This is Bob Barboza, Kids Talk Radio, coming to you live from beautiful Long Beach, California. And I am in the big band room. No, I'm not in the big band room. I'm in the choral room. And who am I speaking to?
I'm Rena Urso-Trapani. I'm the flutist for Bella Musica.
And what could you tell our audience about your preparation for this type of an event?
Wow. I have to say this is somewhat of a lifelong preparation. I play the flute, but I'm really a violinist at heart. So this is something that, my whole life I've really been immersed in string quartet sound and string sound. And so us coming together, every time we come together and play, we just keep pushing the ball forward and getting it further along. You know what I mean? It's like the preparation we keep building on the preparation. Everything we do takes us to the next step, and then we push it a little further and takes us to the next step. But it's really fulfilling. I mean, this is without question, one of the most satisfying things I do musically.
And can you tell us about what you were talking about just a few minutes ago? You were listening to the music, and you had some ideas.
I did. Well, we were just discussing a certain part where, when we were playing through, we speak to each other musically through the sound, through the music, through our instruments. And Sharon, our cellist, had mentioned that I took a little bit of time, and everyone responded to that, and we were just discussing if that's something we'd like to keep, we'd like to do. So as we're playing through the music, there's very spontaneous, organic music making happening, just like in a regular conversation, because we are talking to each other through the music.
Well, you happen to be the lead violinist in this little group here, and the violin is considered, a rough instrument to play. Could you help us out with, what did it take for you to get here?
Well, it took a lot of hard work, a lot of practicing over, for me, the last 26, 27 years I've been playing. I started when I was in 5th grade, around 9, 10 years old.
I'm doing the
trying
math.
to figure out how old. And so it's a lot of hard work and a lot of perseverance. And even if you have an off day or a bad day, you don't give up. You just keep going.
Wow. I'm going over to the cello department now. And who have we here?
I'm Sharon Rizzio, and I'm obviously the cellist of the group.
Okay. Sharon, how many years did it take you to be able to just look at those black dots on that piece of paper and keep up with everybody?
Lots and lots of years, several college degrees, and really just playing a lot. I mean, I guess the reading aspect of this is probably not even half the battle. Just producing a sound from these things is challenging itself. So lots and lots of years. I could say how many, but then you'd know how old I was. I think I've passed the 30-year mark.
Wow. Well, the lights on after school, kids are going to get a kick out of this. This is great. And now we have another instrument that looks like a violin, but...
It's a viola.
It's a viola. Wow.
And the viola is just slightly bigger than the violin. It's not too much bigger. You might not be able to tell too much of a difference, but it has a different sound.
Should we hold them up?
We could.
Sure, yeah.
So you can see the difference.
Let's get the, wow.
When it's next to the violin, you can definitely see
Yeah.
it's bigger. And it's a lot deeper, the sound.
And the viola comes with that beautiful purple rag.
No, not all
Oh, boy, I
violas.
see that.
Mine.
Now, who are you and where did you go to school? And
Okay, well, my name is Briana Bandy, and I went to several different schools to learn how to play this instrument. I started playing early high school, and I went all the way through college and graduate school. I ended up going to Yale University for music. And it's also, just like all the rest of it, it's taken a lot of hard work, but I have to say it's also probably one of the most fun careers you could have as an instrument player. You get to travel all over the world and play with really awesome people, and it's just really, really fun.
well, this presentation is for Lights On After School. So could I get you all to comment a little bit on what you did after school being a musician at this level?
Practice, practice, practice. Came home from school and I practiced. And then I do a little homework and then I practice some more.
So that's after school, okay. And what did you do after school?
Very similar to Rena. Try to get a little homework done and some practicing done. A lot of listening to music too, especially as I got older. Listening to music is a great way, a great tool to listen to your own instrument or to listen to orchestras, chamber music, to hear what you like, what maybe you would want to do differently in your own playing, but it's also a great learning tool, listening to lots and lots of music.
And after school?
My mother was either driving us to lessons. I come from a family of 4 and we all played an instrument. She was either driving us to lessons or a youth orchestra rehearsal. Instead of playing soccer on Saturday mornings, we spent 3 hours in a youth orchestra on Saturdays.
Okay, who wants to tell me about the new CD and what's going on? I know this is a special rehearsal, and you're going to go to a big-time recording session right after this. And so what's going on with that?
Well, we're really excited about this. We are going to record there are 4 quartets that Mozart wrote for this instrumentation: flute, violin, viola, cello. Well, okay, let me just clarify. We think that he wrote them, but there's always some scandalous thing, and this is kind of a funny story, so I have to tell you. So Mozart really didn't like to work. He was kind of lazy, and he liked to have fun. Believe it or not, the great Mozart. He wrote, for sure, 2 of these 4, and then we think that he got someone else to do the other 2 and took credit for them. That's the legend. But they sound like his, and they have his name on it, so we're just going with that. So we're going to record these 4 wonderful Mozart quartets. They're really lovely. And there's something that we play all the time. We really love playing them, so we thought, why don't we record them? And the plan is that we're going to work on this project over the course of the year, and fingers crossed, we're hoping that by the end of the year, well, a year's time, since it's, end of the year is in 2 months. But within a year's time, we will have this thing completed, out there for purchase. We're going to sell millions of them, and then we're going to play sold-out stadiums with like 50,000 people. I'm kidding. But you get the picture. So we're really excited about this project.
Well, you heard it first on Kids Talk Radio in beautiful Long Beach, California.